Yeah.
But I think he's just a bigger, more, versatile back when it comes to this size, the running and everything. You can't run Patrick Mahomes like you can do him.
So
You know what I mean?
So do you think that move made by Kansas City makes them better than they were last year?
I think they're going to have it makes them unpredictable.
Yeah.
Unpredictable.
Because you got Patrick Mahomes. You know what Patrick Mahomes is going to do. You know Andy Reid, how he calls the plays and stuff. You don't know what the hell he's going to do with Justin Fields. Hell, Justin Fields don't even know what the hell he's going to do. So
you probably come in there for one play, and that one play gets you a touchdown.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Andy Reid, he's a mastermind. He's a mastermind.
So what about the Seattle Seahawks? They Super Bowl champions. You think they've improved or they've lost some players? What about them?
You know what? I don't know what goes on when Sam Darnold gets to any team, because it seemed like they Minnesota went backwards. Now they're trying to look for a replacement for a guy who actually got him into the promised land almost, Then they let him go. The guy goes to the damn Super Bowl and wins. Now maybe they get the same, hot feet or whatever with other players. Like maybe we can get a little faster guy instead of the running back they had. Maybe add another receiver. I don't know what the hell Seattle's thinking, because you had the team. You won the Super Bowl. Why are you giving people away? I don't know. It's just like it reminds me of the Florida Marlins when they won the damn World Series. Next year they fucking dismantled the damn team. And with that being said, they was the lowest. They was the least paid players. Then everybody just took off. Now we don't even know shit about Florida Marlins anymore.
In retrospect to the comments you just made, I think that was just one of those. The owners and the general managers got their payday and they were happy with that. And they were just
it happened with Washington.
Yeah.
It happened with the Nationals. Dusty Baker kept them in the damn playoffs.
Right.
Then I know we're talking about football, but then he goes and they release Dusty Baker. He goes to Houston, wins the World Series. The guy that replaced Dusty Baker had Dusty Baker's old team. The catalyst was getting rid of Bryce Harper. When he got rid of Bryce Harper, the team jailed.
I mean, yeah. So you think that some of these teams get rid of some of these players that are high-profile players? You think they're getting rid of them because of money or because of making the team better?
I think everybody tries to take the Bill Belichick approach in getting players. You can get that one or two high-profile people, but you keep good players with a good system. Average players with a good system. Everybody excels. The only time that they're
except for Dallas.
Well, Dallas is their own Achilles heel. You know that. They're their own Achilles heel. And it was Washington and the Raiders for a long time.
Right.
Because the owners were trash. And the Raiders are still up for debate.
But speaking of Dallas,
Raiders still are.
Has Dallas made any moves that anybody seen that's worthy to make them better, competitive this year?
You remember they got that linebacker that's supposed to be so good, and man, it's Jerry Jones, man. There's no good move with him.
All I know is Jerry Jones don't have a good record with releasing players because he let go of his daggone linebacker and he went to Seattle and won a Super Bowl. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, and he made a comment about that, right?
Yeah.
Because Michael Parsons had something to say, but he's in the goddamn wheelchair at the Pro Bowl. He can't even participate. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it is what it is, man. But here's a lot of moves that are making in the NFL that makes me scratch my head. That makes me like, why are you doing that? But it's going to be an interesting year with a lot of coaches and a lot of new teams trying to make it do what it do. But I don't know what the heck the Eagles are doing with A.J. Brown. I don't know if he's a cancer in the locker room or what, but they can't seem, him and Max Crosby seem to be the one holding up the free agency market right now. And I don't understand how two players could create such a log jam in the whole movement. I don't understand that. Where's all the Dallas people out there talking? Why ain't they all running their mouth about doing something now? You know what I'm saying? I don't hear nothing about them now. Nobody want to talk about them.
I'm going to wait till after. I think we can have this conversation. Hey, what's up, Blakely?
He say y'all killing my boys. You mean no cowgirls?
What's up, Blakely?
We stay killing them boys. That's what we do. You ain't seen Django? You
Hey,
ain't seen Django?
Hey, that's what-
You say this is a boys hating show.
yeah, this is Blakely,
not
man. That's
ESPN.
my
We
guy
do
from
not do
back
that.
in my Hawaii days.
Bro,
Well, welcome
I
to
would
the
say
show,
wait
Mr.
till-
Blakely.
Let's wait till the middle of April when they do the NFL draft, and we
bro,
can have.
speaking of the NFL draft,
Mm.
who's coming out of the draft worth anything?
When has anybody come out the draft in the past 3 years?
That's a very good point.
Name somebody. Give me somebody
digress.
hot in the last 3 seasons from college.
I digress.
Because this, like I said, well, you know, what Donnie T Rump says, you know, he wants the NIL is killing college football, but we know why he's talking about that. But
Yeah,
I'm
because the
saying
black
now,
players getting paid.
yeah, I mean, but with that being said, Mendoza being a Heisman Trophy winner, he just reminds me of another Matt Leinart, you know. You know, you got.
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to do him like that. I'm not going to do him like that.
I see it. I see it coming, man.
No, not going to do it like
okay,
that.
y'all tell me. What sets Mendoza aside?
I despise Matt Leinart coming out of USC. I think they gave him way too much credit.
Tell us how you really feel.
I despised him because the fact of the matter is they put so much on him. The difference between him and Mendoza is Mendoza goes onto the field and his team tries to win. He goes out and you can see that he is into the game. Matt Leinart was back on sitting back there riding the daggone coattails of Reggie Bush the whole time with Pete Carroll and freaking daggone all he was this. And when he got to the NFL, I told everybody he is trash. And what happened? He was trash.
Yeah. Hey, we knew that. We knew that.
But Mendoza at least have the ability to run the ball, knows what the scheme is, knows where the first down is, and if they can't get it, he's gonna get it. That's why I think that he's gonna be an effective quarterback. Now, going to the Raiders, I will give the Raiders great credit. The Raiders prepare for him, have made moves in free agency to protect him before he gets there. So I will go ahead and give the Raiders an A for effort for daggone making sure that their quarterback is protected and has a daggone good offensive line.
Hey, Shada. Hey, Shada, I don't mean to cut you off, but Prairie View and Lehigh, that game's 37-33. Yeah. It was 23-0. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, there's always going to be one team that's going to get into the tournament that's not ready. That's all it's going to be. We're going to have one
UMBC, was it? Yeah, that's UMBC.
They just not ready. But speaking of the tournament, so did y'all check out the World Baseball Tournament?
So how ironic is this
that
ending? I just need to know. That's an ironic ending. Now I know my girl Irene, if she's out there listening, she's Venezuelan, so I know she was all happy and everything. But how ironic that Venezuela wins over the United States after what recently happened.
Same thing, bro.
Right? Because
the same thing.
2-1 or 3-2.
Terrible.
There's a 1-run win, regardless.
Yeah, but I like that series though. I like that for baseball. Something different, just like any other sport when they try to add something on. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It wasn't that. It's the United States was merely in the damn championship game based off of points of two teams prior to that because they lost. Correct. Remember?
Well, see, that's the point system, and I mean that's the one thing. I mean, you're going to critique something about it, then that probably wouldn't be a good way to advance by the point system, because then if you are on the outside looking in, you're depending on somebody else to do something instead of you doing it yourself.
That Dominican U.S. game, that game left a bad taste in my mouth because there's there is no way in God's green earth they should have beat that team. No way. Their pitching, the U.S. pitching is the one. I mean, they use what, 5 pitchers in that game?
Yep.
That's crazy.
No,
they used 5
it was
pitchers
fine.
just to beat the Dominican Republic.
Hey, that's why you got reserve pitchers.
There you go. Whatever it takes. And it's the same thing in major leagues too.
Yeah, most teams have 20 pitchers. So
yeah, and you'll use a pitcher for one batter. So
yeah, hey, y'all remember Major League when they put out Wild Thing? They just pulled him out. This regular old boy, you know. That's what I'm talking about.
Wild Thing.
They don't know nothing about Wild Thing.
You
telling our age now.
That's the best baseball movie ever. I don't care anybody says.
Oh, Field of Dreams, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. That's a funny movie. I'm sorry.
But yeah, man. So basically, man, we got all these stuff going on. But March Madness is what's really got everybody's attention right now. So are y'all filling out brackets or not?
Nah, I haven't filled out a bracket.
I don't know. I know Carmelo Anthony's son comes off the bench for Syracuse. And I know Carlos Boozer's son is with Duke. That is all I know about basketball. That's all I know. And the women, to me, UCLA is probably the number 1 team because they had a tougher schedule as opposed to everybody else's number 1. So I really think UCLA can pull it out and win.
Aren't they the ones with the twins, the sisters?
I think so.
Yeah, but I just don't, man. Gina Oriyama is on that thing, man. I don't know what he feeding them. Like I said earlier, I don't know what he feeding them.
No, that's fine. But you look at Connecticut. I mean, you know, everybody plays to their competition, and we understand that Connecticut had some big wins, big margins. I do know that, but UCLA. They're battle ready. They're battle tested as opposed to.
I think that's their biggest challenge.
Yeah. So if they make it, I think it could be UConn and UCLA in the finals. That's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's how they set the bracket up. So they all those strong teams could meet, except for the SEC, who cannibalize each other in every division. So that's what it's going to boil down to.
The SEC, yeah.
I don't know why the NCAA keeps allowing that, man. I don't think on a level where you have a division that's playing competitive almost every team, and then you have divisions where you have, i.e., UConn, formerly Big East. You know what I'm saying? They dominate, they're beating people by 25, 30 points, and then they meet each other. That does a great disservice to that team, because you don't really meet the competition. And it's the same thing that we talk about with college football, with your Floridas, your Alabamas, your Auburns, you know, those teams, they beat the heck out of each other, and then they go play some sorry team from out west that ain't played nobody, and they mollywop them. So this is the same thing I see that's happening in college basketball, both especially women's college basketball, which is more exciting than the men right now, believe it or not, because these women are balling. And I don't know if y'all been following the FIBA, the qualifications for the women for the Olympics or World Championship, whatever they're daggone playing for. They are straight killing. That damn Paige Beckers.
Oh, yeah. I saw some highlights the other day.
Listen, Paige Beckers got one of the purest jump shots I've ever seen in my life.
Man, the shit's unfair.
What you mean it's unfair? It's talent.
No, I mean, it's unfair to the other team, man. That's unfair.
Well, what did we say earlier? That's why they stay in college 4 years, because they can do that.
Right. It's everybody they play against. It's like watching the dream team go in there and mollywop everybody else. You know, it's ridiculous. I mean, when she shoot it, she's running the other way like Steph. Shit's crazy.
Hey, all I know is they talk trash way back when we were in school, talking about, oh, the world is sending all their professionals and that. Now we're sending our professionals, and now everybody crying. I don't understand. I don't understand it.
You know what? Let them cry. As far as I'm concerned, when other, like I
When
said,
doves
what I
cry.
said last week, when you say other countries pay their athletes to go to the Olympics, I don't want to hear shit. You know,
Yep.
I don't want to hear nothing because the United States don't get paid anything but pat on the back. If
Thank
even
you,
if
and a gold medal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, yeah, the gold medal ain't even
Recognition.
gold. That shit
So
played.
basically what you're saying is the U.S. women's and men's basketball team, when we go to the Olympics, is just bag on playing intramural ball.
Basically, it's practice. Keep yourself, you know, whatever.
You say, show everybody the world what we can do.
Yeah. Listen, baseball is the only true sport that now all the countries are pretty much that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how baseball to me.
Cricket.
Yeah, baseball to me is went further than basketball has. You know, and you can see it because you have 5 levels of baseball to play in the United States.
Yeah, but you got those countries who play baseball like they play soccer. You know, it's a rite of passage.
Like Japan, Korea, that's all you do. Dominican Republic, they hit rocks with sticks, so you know they're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
We talking pitching rocks.
And then it was it Peru or Argentina? Something with a dude with what was Pedro Pedro? He said he had a cardboard box as a glove. When you do shit like that, anything they give you, you're gonna be better. If you're great playing with that shit and they give you actual shit, come on.
So who, speaking of baseball, so who do you say is the face of baseball in the US now?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Do they have to be from the US?
I mean, they playing in the US. I mean, I don't want to hear none of that. Don't bring none of that MAGA sentiment in here. Talk about this, that, and the other. Because most of our teams, most of the players on all our professional teams,
no, I was just
Olympics, not born.
I just wanted to clarify the question.
I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
Triggered me. You just triggered me. That's all. You just triggered me.
I would say more so teams. It's always teams. It's always teams that's going to represent. And you know, you're always going to have your Yankees. You're always going to have your Dodgers. You know, ex Brooklyn. You know, you're always going to have the Red Sox because of the rivalry. You're always going to have the Mets. It's going to be a Northeast thing that represents baseball.
So I think but right now, I think the 2 biggest names in baseball, as far as face of baseball, is Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani.
Yep.
Well, Shohei Ohtani is already, like I say, but he's representing the
Aaron
Dodgers.
Judge.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Aaron Judge and Showtime.
But also, me, you know, personally, I'm a Mookie Betts fan.
Midget.
Yeah, I'm a Mookie Betts fan. He's to me one of the last real, you know, American, you know, that represents us as Black Americans in baseball. Because everybody else, though, they don't want to put, you know, the Dominicans and everybody in that category of being Black players, which is absurd to me. But
they call it non-Hispanic. Yeah. That's what we are.
Yeah, so that's absurd to me. But I would say most of the people with the big contracts are those that happen to be of Hispanic culture.
That's true. That's true.
You know, especially that dude with the Mets. He had like 15-year, $700-something million.
That's ridiculous.
God damn.
But breaking news. Source is Eagles traded the 2027 pick for Panthers quarterback Andy Dalton 4 hours ago. I wish man on the street was here. I can't. What? Hold on. So let me get this straight. I can't leave this alone, bro. So let me get this straight. You're trying to get rid of A.J. Brown, one of the most physical receivers, to pick up Andy Dalton and giving away a 2027 draft pick. What? Andy Dalton is worth a draft pick? Is that what we're doing?
Hey, 7th round at that.
Andy Dalton is worth a draft pick? Listen, I want people to understand watching me right now and under the sound of my voice. We in church. Mind you, Andy Dalton played with Ocho Cinco.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He part of the geriatric club. just like Phillip Rivers.
Andy Dalton played under Eric Bieniemy when he was on just doing it to coaching in Cincinnati.
Hey.
Yeah.
And the Eagles are giving up a draft pick to pick him up as a backup for freaking on Jalen. Are you kidding me?
What round is it? They giving up?
They didn't tell us what round. They just
seventh round.
Seventh. Good Lord. That's all he's worth?
No, he's not worth the draft pick. If that's the case, why didn't you go after Kirk Cousins? I need Kirk Cousins back on.
If that's the case, why don't you just use your draft pick? That's all right.
Listen, I don't know what the NFL is doing, but what y'all what other subjects y'all want to tackle, fellas?
No, we still got got Matt P up in here. What up, fellas? Got on with y'all, but I haven't really been paying attention.
Stephon Diggs may go to Baltimore.
Who?
Say what?
Stephon Diggs may go to Baltimore.
Ooh.
I mean, but that
and they talking about Deebo Samuels going to
that's
Carolina.
Where most wide receivers. That's where most wide receivers go. Staggone when they're coming to the end of their career. DeAndre Hopkins did it. You know what I'm saying? All of them did it. They all go there. They all
want
go
to retire. They want to retire as a Raven.
Go to Baltimore to die.
Edgar Allan Poe, evermore.
Yeah. The Ravens, they represent.
Hey.
And then they're talking about Trayvon Diggs possibly going to Miami.
For what?
Stephon Diggs will possibly go anywhere. So
for what?
If you want to say that.
Miami Dolphins do they even have a team anymore? Didn't they give everybody away?
I think they need to just say their name.
Nah. What? The Coral Gables fish heads?
That's how they playing. Snake heads.
So the only team,
snake heads.
The only team out of Florida I see making any noise next year is Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville. They got the money for it. Even though they just paid Trevor Lawrence, that's about it.
That's the only team I could say that out of Florida that's going to make any noise next year is going to be Jacksonville, because Tampa and Miami ain't picked up nothing worth nothing. We playing with pennies, and everybody else got dollar bills and quarters and $100 bills. We playing with pennies.
Man, y'all playing with monopoly money.
I'll tell you what, when you play your team overseas twice a year, you know, that the owner of the Jacksonville,
yeah,
you got something that everybody else ain't got, because even Dallas don't even do that.
Yeah, well, Jacksonville has a big following in London. Whenever
because you stay there 2 games, hell.
Yeah, they have a huge following.
And not only that, 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row.
Yeah, they've been like that, for a while now. So
it's like 3 years, 4.
That's extra money. Now, I would vote against a team or a couple of teams, being in England, because I think that's a disadvantage of flying over the pond. You know what I mean?
No, time difference too.
Yeah, I just think that's a big disadvantage. I believe in a couple games here and there, but football, the NFL it's a United States thing. I don't want to see, because it was even weird watching NBA go to Canada. Remember when they had the Vancouver Grizzlies before they became the
Memphis,
and then there was Toronto Raptors. We was like, what the fuck are they going to Toronto for? But
it
turned out good.
The NFL teams are trying to, and the NBA is trying to incorporate the rest of the world, and it doesn't make sense when you got a dumbass in the office that's not going to make it hard for these players to come into the country and play. So I don't know why we're shooting ourselves in the foot there. I mean, I just don't get it. How in the world are you trying to make all these games outside of the country and you pissing everybody off. There ain't no NFL players gonna want to go to these countries to play when people are daggone ready to throw fries and daggone potatoes at them. I don't see it. All these sports programs, sports things are daggone shooting themselves in the foot. But that's why we're here to talk about it. So, gentlemen, what do we got?
Jacksonville played 1, 2, 3, 4 straight years in London.
That's their home field too, away from Florida.
Go Dolphins. I'm sorry, Dave. That's what's happening to the Dolphins. They gone.
Baldwin, if you don't get your sorry tail off the head about Gold Dolphins, fins down. Fins down.
Fins down. No, fins in distress.
Come on, man. What are you talking about? You know, he talk about
fins. Hey, somebody has hope. That's all I can say.
Yeah, keep hope alive. Isn't that what Jesse said?
Yeah, but I do have this breaking story though. It's at a track meet. There's a man was shot with a starting pistol and beaten with a relay baton. Police believe the incident may be race related. So, I mean, we talk about
Wait a minute. You get shot with the starter pistol and then pistol whip with the baton.
No, I said I said beaten with the relay baton.
It doesn't matter. Pistol whip. How does that happen in one? How does that happen?
Tell him it was a joke.
Oh, I agree, man.
Shada, help the man out, Shada.
What the fuck?
Listen,
help the man out, Shada.
Hey, look, I'm telling you like this right now. Nobody gonna hit me with a baton and live to see the light of day. I'm telling you that now.
Oh man,
I don't care what we doing. You're not gonna see the light of day.
Tim Dog. The catch was police believe the incident may be race related. Get it?
I got it now. Because you say, "Oh, I got an interesting story right here."
Man, Professor, what's good, bro?
What's good, brother? How y'all doing?
Up, man, Professor?
Oh, boy, I swear to God, you almost as bad as conspiracy brother.
Nah, I ain't bad at him. See, I keep it funny. He keep it weird.
So I want to revisit a subject that got us all hot under the collar a couple weeks ago in the NBA about getting this push for the playoffs. So y'all still got smoke for my Thunder because they looking like they about to.
Congratulations to what 20 something points games in a row or something that Shea Alexander has.
Yeah,
he set a record.
127. Now it's 120.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
So that is.
I saw that game. That was a good game.
That's the NBA right there. He earned that.
Mm-hmm. And that's what his buddy's sitting on the court. I mean, sitting on the side in street clothes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But
yeah,
all I know is y'all could talk about my Knicks all you want to. We might not make it, but we gonna make some noise.
No, y'all gonna make it. It's just
man, Hart said Knicks. That. Hart said he did pretty good because Brunson wasn't holding the ball. He wasn't hogging the ball. So that just goes to show.
But I tell you what, though, Brunson, he makes that team though. If Brunson isn't playing well, the Knicks aren't going to win. And he deserves the ball. I mean, because he's the only one that can really make plays for himself.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
And with you, Shada,
I mean, it's the team.
Back off of that with you because I know what you're about to say. It's just like we're gonna go out here to the damn the ex-Minneapolis Lakers team because I don't want to say Los Angeles because they're not really Los Angeles team anymore. And whenever Bron is not on the court, they seem to be gelling.
No, whenever Luka's not on the court, No,
That's not a secret though.
We got two
Not,
divas,
but not this season.
Tim Dog,
Oh.
they're +9 without LeBron. I'm sorry to tell you this.
It's the
They are
truth.
+9 without LeBron, dude.
Yeah.
No, they may be +9 without LeBron, but the Lakers
fact-
gel
in
well.
fact,
No, I'm saying that the Lakers gel well when Luka not on the court.
No, bullshit.
Oh,
because
hell
when
no,
when
Tim.
Luka's on the court, their defense and their offense. I mean, when Luka's on the court without LeBron, their defense and offense is better, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
Luka
to tell
actually
you.
Not
plays
with
defense
Luka,
when
they-
LeBron's
Yeah.
not on the court.
Yeah, even
No,
their
no,
defense
man. I've
is
watched
better
the Lakers
without
this
LeBron.
whole season.
I'm
Trust
sorry
me.
to tell you.
You didn't watch it with those glasses on.
You ain't watching enough of them.
No, trust me. When the
You
Lakers
ain't
lost
watching enough
to
of them, my guy.
no, trust me, I'm watching enough of them right
the
now.
Lakers are better when the Lakers are better when LeBron is in street clothes. And that's
I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. They may be better when he's street clothes, but the Lakers are a lot better when Luka passes.
No, they're
the ball.
not, dude. When it's not Luka, they're only +3, I believe.
Nah.
Without LeBron,
Y'all not
they're
watching the game
+9.
this season. Y'all
Bro,
not
yes,
watching
we
the
are.
game this
That-
season.
that's-
No, you watched
bro.
one game and saw that?
No, bro. That is
Well,
the
but
stats.
But Tim
That
Dog,
is the stats.
why do
Dude.
you
Stats
think
don't
I
lie.
said what I said? Because I have seen the game.
Like LeBron, GOAT status.
Y'all just focus on LeBron
do
too
not
much,
lie.
and that is not LeBron's team
LeBron-
this season.
It
It
never
is not.
since Luka got there. It hasn't been
not.
LeBron's team since
It's
Anthony
not.
Davis was there, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, LeBron ain't running nothing but his mouth right now, and being on the team. That's the only thing he running, other than his temper when he don't get a foul call. I mean,
And
that's
a fact. But like I said, since Anthony Davis got there, it hasn't been LeBron's team. So, like I said, to say that Luka's the issue, Luka's the main reason they win.
yeah, he the main reason win because Luka take the most shots on the whole team.
Because he's the best.
That's what I'm saying. He has to. Why?
Because he's their best offensive weapon.
Y'all just contradicting yourselves.
I said he's their best offensive weapon. He plays better. The whole team plays better without LeBron. They have, dude. That is why in the beginning of the season, when LeBron missed the first month, they had only lost 3 games.
The season. Man, we got less than 15 games left in the season. 15 games left. You talking about the beginning of the season?
Bro, I'm saying when LeBron missed the beginning of the season, they only had lost 3 or 4 games. He came in, they immediately lost 3 straight. Then with him in the lineup as the number 1 option, they keep losing. The only time the best victory they had this year, he's not anymore. He's never been this season. They finally demoted him to a 3rd option.
Y'all need to watch the games. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Bro.
Y'all not watching the games.
He's even stopped bringing the ball up the court now, guy.
That's what I'm saying. He's not doing it. Who is?
And they're playing better without him doing it.
Oh, Lord, that's not what I'm saying. I said Luka handles the ball.
My God,
the most. That's what I said. Did I not say that? Did I not say that?
But what I'm saying is you're making my point,
what you're saying is old news. What you're saying is old news. Last year.
But you immediately disputed it.
No, I'm disputing it. I'm disputing Luka having the ball a lot. That's what I said.
What's up, Pharaoh?
I ain't say nothing about LeBron. I said,
oh, this nigga get a little headstrong when he got control of the board, don't he? Y'all should have warned me about this.
No, I'm the same way now as I've always been. I'm going to be argumentative about something that I believe is true.
Tim Dog.
That I believe is true.
Whether you believe
that's
it's
y'all
true
opinion.
or not is
that's y'all opinion. No, y'all not watching the Lakers. I'm telling y'all that now. They went from 7th to 4th.
With LeBron,
that's what I'm saying. Nope. LeBron ain't got nothing to do with this season. LeBron has nothing to do with this season.
You damn right he ain't got shit to do with this season. That's what we said. They win without LeBron. You made a point, Tim Dog. You made a point. You made a point. They are they moved up in the ranking.
What are you saying? I'm not talking about Bron. I said Luka. I'm not worried about Bron. He ain't shit this season. This is Luka's team.
That's what you making our point, Tim Dog.
Oh Lord, my point was Luka has the ball the most. That was my point.
My first initial sentence was the Los Angeles Lakers. I said Minneapolis Lakers because they're not really Los Angeles. Right. Is what I said. That since LeBron's not on the court, they have been a better team. That's what I said.
No, since LeBron been on the court, they've been a good team this last couple of weeks.
Off the court. I'm sorry. And I said Luka. I was talking about Luka.
That was the point that was made, though.
Like I said, y'all not watching this season. Y'all not.
But see, Tim, y'all, that's part of the problem.
Y'all not watching the season. Y'all not watching it.
But see, that's
the problem ain't me watching it. The problem is y'all not watching it and going on. Oh,
Tim starts talking over
what I'm saying.
I'll come back on, but until he starts listening, this is ridiculous.
Man, get on.
Talk, man. Let people talk.
I'll let y'all talk, and when I say something, y'all get upset.
So
let's move on. Let's move it on. Let's move it on, because I'm going to agree what I say, and y'all going to agree what y'all going to say. Y'all haven't watched the Lakers this season.
So
y'all haven't watched the Lakers this season. Y'all haven't.
3 people are wrong on this.
Oh Lord, y'all right about last season, not this season.
Nobody says shit about last season.
Right.
No, that's what y'all talking about. Those stats that y'all talking about.
Okay,
man, get out of here. That's just no.
Where
y'all need to go.
Appreciate it.
That's where y'all wrong. I ain't give a shit. You got upset, not me.
I'm
not upset.
I'm the biggest
fan. Because he backed me up for what I said.
Do I look upset? I'm sitting here laughing.
Up and you
I'm laughing and I'm upset.
Well, you laughing.
Anyway, fellas, let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. Y'all beating a dead horse.
Shouter had something to say.
But you don't.
Your show. What's the next subject?
Oh no! Don't get condescending there, Shada. Don't even do that. That's unbecoming of you.
What are you talking? We were talking.
Hold on. We were talking about the NBA and the NCAA and the way the college players who haven't really been in the NBA, in college for a year, how detrimental or advantageous is that to the NBA? Now, we've all said that March Madness is not what it used to be. And why is that? We'd all discussed it. It could be what? Shata?
I'm just saying for March Madness, like I said, it definitely affects the NBA.
Oh, there you go.
Like I stated at the outset, the players are going to college just so they could get exposure, get an NIL deal to hop to the NBA. Period. They're not going to college nowadays to learn the game to become better in the NBA for longevity. They're coming in to make as much money as quickly as possible and hopping in and hop out. And that's what's killing the NBA right now. Period.
Now, but there are some advantages. Not advantage. There are some players who, they defy the odds.
How many players do that?
Not like we talked about earlier. Not many at all. So what should the NBA do about that? If they should do anything?
Do the same thing they did with females in the NCAA. Make them stay in school, get some more maturity about them, understand the game, understand the court, how to conduct themselves, win or lose, and how to compose themselves. Do you know that the NBA had the fights that happen in the NBA now happen more frequently than ever before? You know why that is?
We talk maturity, understanding the game, and getting used to playing with teammates. If you only in the NCAA for a year, how are you going to learn how to play with other players?
But it's the same issue. But they're having the same issue in the NBA. Players are going to a team and they're not getting paid their amount, so they don't play. They load management. They sit on the bench collecting money, and the team don't gel. So what's the same difference? You go from college where they let you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. In college, they have more structured. But in the NBA, you're talking about being exposed to the world on TV under the banner, and then you're daggone getting all this attention. But at the same time, you're not doing anything that's going to elevate the game itself. I think we've talked about that over and over with the 3-point shot. Yeah. Everybody was tired of everybody
trying to move it back.
Shooting the three. That's the very reason we talked about why the female game is daggone more enjoyable to watch, because you're not going to get the same thing every single night. They actually have plays. They run sets. They do whatever. The NBA is just like, oh, I'm going to isolate and go ahead and take this dude one-on-one, or I'm going to dunk, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot this three. I'm going to pull a Steph Curry. I mean, for a whole year, we talked about people shooting from the logo.
Right.
Everybody want to be Steph Curry.
Come on, man. Really? The logo?
Everybody want to be Steph.
All I'm saying,
you sound like a commercial.
All I know is the NBA has lost its luster, and a lot of these players that's coming out of college right now just don't have the gumption or the wherewithal or the self-awareness to understand that they have a responsibility to the game and to the authenticity of the game and elevating the game to keep the game going for future generations. They're not looking at it like that. They want the here and now, right now, and that's it.
Matt Professor, earlier we talked about some players who come into the NBA and they only did a year, and all of a sudden they try to make themselves the face of the league. I was saying Anthony Edwards, because to me, he was going around saying, I'm the face of the league. And we all know when you become the face of the league, it's not you who does it. It's the fans, the players, and everyone else. I mean, you know when you're the face of the league. SGA. To me, he would be a perfect person that would be a face of the league. He's humble. He's very talented. And you don't hear any bad shit going on with him, other than he has a lot of clothes. That's about it. At least that's what I heard.
Well,
so what do you think?
We've had this excuse me, we've had this discussion before, and I say those exact words. You can't make yourself the face of the league. The fans decide who the damn face of the league is, and I wouldn't want my face of the league to have 19 fucking baby mamas. So right. Anthony Edwards is out. I'm sorry, you dude. You ain't the face of the league. You're the face of fucking child support court. That's whose face you are. So he could never be the fucking face of the league.
No, what I'm saying is his maturity.
Him having so many babies mamas shows his lack of maturity. I mean, that is a known damn fact there. I mean, that's just like Elon Musk, dumbass. I mean, all these baby mamas, you ain't procreating, you ain't fucking populating the planet. You're just passing along your fucking retarded ass seed. And I'm sorry people get offended by that goddamn word, but you just passing along your damn seed. That's all you're doing. And Ant Edwards is the same goddamn way. All he doing is passing along his seed for no fucking apparent reason. Dude, you ain't superior in nothing. You was born to be genetically tall and athletic. That was it.
That's
you're not elite. He's not a leader at all, which is why Minnesota can barely go past the second round. I mean, come on, dude. You garbage.
I can't. I have no rebuttal.
And
no, would you say
where's Adidas? That's automatically
automatically
disqualifies you. Get out of
here. Anthony Edwards doing what he's doing and not on the basketball court is called a fucking deadbeat. So why should he be called anything different?
I have nothing.
Did y'all see the movie that he was in? It had the comedian. He was like a scout, and he recruited this dude from I think it was Europe somewhere, and he was trying to get him in the NBA, and he had to play a game, and Anthony Edwards was one of the players that was antagonizing him, while he was dribbling. He said something, Anthony Edwards said something about the player's daughter, and the player got upset. And every time I see Anthony Edwards now, I that's what I see. That movie. I don't know if any of you seen it or not.
No. He actually talks about other people's wives and shit. So that was him. That wasn't a reenactment. That's what the fuck he does.
Like I said, when I see that movie, and every time I look at him, that's what I see. That movie.
The only thing that's interesting about that, you couldn't do that back in the day. You said talk about somebody's wife on the court. That's a fight immediately. Somebody's waiting for you outside the locker room. There's a certain flow that you carry amongst yourself. Yeah, you carry it amongst yourself when you're out
Chris
there.
Child will fight you right there in the damn middle of the circle, the jump
circle. We don't do that. We're gonna wait for you outside the locker room. You got something to say about my wife and my girl, dog? We're gonna have words. Period. That's all it is. That's what.
Yeah, you remember when Carmelo Anthony was hot at what was that? When he waited? Oh, Kevin Garnett after the game, he followed him to the bus.
Oh, that was what, 2 seasons? No, was that 2 seasons or last
No, that
season?
was a while back. That's been a while back now. But I'm just saying that happened when Carmelo Anthony. He was hot, you know. Man, hey, you waited for the bus. He went to the bus. He got dressed before everybody else did and was waiting for damn Kevin Garnett.
But that's
what I was thinking about.
Look what his wife doing now.
No, what I'm thinking about is what John Morant and his entourage did after a game.
Stupidity.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
We don't consider him anything anymore.
Nah.
John Morant has been already.
That's terrible. That's just a waste of talent.
Well, he did it. He did it. He allowed his father and antics to ruin him. So, and his shoes even more trash. He got the worst shoes on the market. So,
they gonna go straight to penniless or payless.
Payless.
Well, payless don't exist no more, so they're going straight to fucking third world countries.
Shoe department. Just like, hey, they're gonna follow all the jerseys of the losers of the Super Bowl. They're gonna be in the same package going to that whatever country.
So everybody got a chance to address.
Are you serious?
Their football team, Matt Professor. So tell us what's going on with the Saints down there?
Honestly, I kind of quietly like what they've done signing Trevor Travis Etienne or Etienne, however you say you want to pronounce his name.
There,
well, my thing is, he want to change how people say his name after fucking 5 years in the league, bro. Come on now, you're
Etienne and leave it alone.
You're Etienne, bro. You've been Etienne since Clemson. Just go ahead, and shut the fuck up now.
Right.
I do like.
Yeah, what do you think now? He want to get politically correct.
Right. I do like them. I also do like them signing that guard from Buffalo, Edwards. I like him. He's pretty solid. Like I said, they've not spent a whole lot of money, but what they've done is pretty solid. The only thing I don't care for, but I understand it, is letting Demario Davis go back to New York. I don't care for it, but I do understand it because I think Caden Ellis is a decent player, and the Saints drafted him.
Slow down, what's wrong? They got rid of who?
Demario Davis.
You talking about old boy that daggone wear the sleeve?
Yeah, they let him go back to New York. Well, remember that he came from New York 10 years ago, so they just let him go back home.
The only reason I'm saying that is because he's so intrinsic in
the culture, But it goes to the old adage: it's better to let someone go a year early than keep them a year too long. And honestly, remember last year coming into the season, I was saying I don't know if Demario Davis was long for the team because he's older. I didn't think he covered the field as well as he had, but he proved my ass wrong because he was all over the place last year. And if I remember right, he's the second leading tackler on the team.
Yes, he was.
So, like I said, I didn't care for that, but I understood it. I understand it completely. And then they signed Caden Ellis, who the Saints drafted and let go to Atlanta a few years ago because they couldn't afford to keep him. Now they got him back. Now Alante Taylor leaving to go to Tennessee, he just goes back home because we drafted him from Tennessee, so he just goes back home. And I thought he was overrated for his position just a little bit. I thought he was always physical. He just wasn't great one-on-one. He's better in zone coverage than man coverage, which is what the Saints want out of their corners. They want, especially with Brandon Staley's defense, you got to be able to man cover. Right. So, like I said, the moves they've made make a lot of sense. Fans don't care for him because, like I said, Demario Davis was a huge fan favorite. I knew him personally. He's a great guy. Alante Taylor, again, a fan favorite, but again, business is business. Right. So, I mean, I just want to see how they replace a physical safety / cornerback like him. That's the only one I'm kind of concerned about them not getting, not signing. And then they signed this speed running back from Minnesota earlier this week, whose name escapes me. So everybody's questioning whether or not that means Alvin Kamara is done. I don't think he's done, but like I said last year, I don't think he should be the number one back. And I said that coming into last year. Yeah, exactly. I think he's almost 30 now, if he's not 30 already. So he shouldn't be the number one option at running back anyway. So, like I said, they've made
34 running back is old in the NFL.
Oh yeah, it always has been, to be perfectly honest with you.
Hey man, Professor. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Chase Young. Now,
who cares?
The most overrated backup in the goddamn league.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since he left the Commanders and he did shitty at the 49ers and they got rid of his ass.
Well, you got to remember, the Saints drafted his ass to back up Breeze years ago.
He didn't do shit at Washington. That's why they let his ass go.
I mean,
no, I think Chase Young.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Chase Daniels. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Chase Daniels.
Yeah.
No, Chase Young. Chase Young proved himself to be worthy of the contract they gave him this year. I mean, the dude was the number one.
Year.
The dude was number one in sacks on the team.
I mean, can't pick up my pen. I'm sorry.
Every play he was on, he was the focus of the offensive line. I mean, he was a terror, especially by the middle of the season, going into the final part of the season. He's the main reason. Our boy, oh God, what's his name? Who's Cam Jordan got 10, 12 sacks last year because nobody wanted Chase Young to be on that ass. And yeah, he didn't do much with Washington. He didn't do much with Frisco, but here he's a linchpin at this point now. I think I think he has. If he plays one more season like he did last year, most naysayers are going to have to just admit, like Farrell, are going to have to just admit, hey, dude is better than. He's not as good as the hype that surrounded him, but he's become a solid player.
Well, to piggyback off of that, I'm going to say you remind me of Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, it takes the right situation for him.
And I think, with them knowing that they don't have a staple on a team, they got to do something to stay stable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the moves
finally you playing up to something.
But
that's the only thing coming out of South Carolina too, is the Jadeveon Clowney. That's it.
But the moves that the Saints made, do you think that they could take the division? Because Tampa definitely ain't gonna be competitive.
Oh, Tampa's as much as I didn't like Mike Evans, y'all know how much I respected him as a player. Now I don't think he's gonna make that much of a difference in Frisco, because I think Brandon Ayuk was better in that system than Mike Evans was, especially given his age now, because Mike has lost a step. I think the just like last year, with the exception of the Saints being added to it now, the NFC South is still a toss-up. I mean,
but the thing is, with it being a toss-up, I think right now, much as I hate to say it, on paper, the Atlanta Falcons look like they're going to take the division next year with the moves they made.
They lost losing their inside linebacker and Caden Ellis is going to make a big difference to that defense.
Yeah. But the Saints have also signed two pretty decent, not great tight ends, and they're finally letting go of they finally let go of Foster Moreau, and they're letting go of what's his name, the great white hype, Taysom Hill. They're not re-signing him. Not under what they're not even going to rework his deal. I think they're just going to finally let him go. Well, it's time for him to go. He's been chipped up.
It really is. It really, really is. And I said that 2 years ago that he was kind of done.
I think right now, Travis, like I said, stated Travis Kelce's dang near up on the same level as he is.
Yeah.
For them to cease to sign him to a 1 year.
Which actually surprised me that the Chiefs re-signed him, to be perfectly honest.
I didn't understand that move at all, but
fans, the fans would revolt if they didn't.
Well, he needs to retire too, because
it's time.
His wife his fiance is a distraction. That's what everyone was saying.
Well, I'm not gonna say that much. Because they're like Patrick Mahomes' wife is far more politically out there than Taylor Swift. But like I said, Travis Kelce, with Travis Kelce, if y'all notice, played better as an offensive weapon with the cheetah in the fold.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Once your boy left, Travis Kelce was kind of a second. He kind of showed what he always was, and that was a second run tight end.
Well, and it was funny you say that, because prior to Mahomes and Hill, we didn't know shit about Kelce.
Exactly.
Nope.
Exactly.
And Andy Reid, he was just out there. We knew about his brother, but that's about it.
But you gotta respect the fact that they went out and got some big receivers out there to help their wide receiver core. You got to give them that. But I just think that the Kansas City Chiefs they got too much stuff going on. They got the Taylor, they got the daggone kicker Buckner and his issues. It's like everybody main girl on that team is daggone in the news every other week as a distraction.
He said main girl.
But see, Shada, what you're forgetting is they white, they gonna be all right.
Right. Right.
Right.
If you black, you know they say whack.
I stand corrected.
Right. Right.
They're a distraction for us because we want them to get the same treatment we get. But unfortunately,
that's not the case.
Nah.
Now you know what? I do have an NFL free agency question. and it goes to what Shada said. Shada, you mean to tell me having a quarterback without a brain or who one hit away from meeting Jesus, another quarterback whose knees are shot, makes the Falcons the favorite in the NFC South?
No, it's not that. I'm saying basically the Falcons right now, I say on paper with the pickups they have, I could see their team being better, but I forgot who their coach was. So
right.
I digress.
I mean, Kevin Stefanski is supposed to be great.
Supposed to be.
Say that with a straight face.
I'm serious. He's supposed to be great.
I want you to say that with a straight face.
Playing in a weak ass AFC North. He playing in a weak ass AFC North. He looked good.
Coming on here insulting me all in my face.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
The NFC North. That's a bad conference right there.
No, he played he coached in the AFC North. The Browns and whoever else the Browns play, but who I don't respect all that much. But
Pittsburgh.
But like I said, he's supposed to be great. He don't have a quarterback, is what I'm saying. I mean, Michael Penix is great, but Michael Penix can't stay upright. Tua damn sure can't stay upright. Like I said, that man, he one hit from meeting Jesus at this point. I don't know why Atlanta signed that dude. I'm sorry. He's small. He's just like Bobblehead. He's small. His arm strength is middling at best, and he can't read a defense.
You say he's a knee replacement away from meeting Jesus.
No, I said he's a hit away from meeting Jesus. Michael Penix is one hit away from losing his damn leg.
Yeah.
Him and Jaden in the same group. They need to eat.
Well, Jaden is different. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna let you disparage Jaden. Jaden is different.
He need to eat. He need to eat.
But you know what?
Well, he got a Chucky Soup commercial.
No, well, I mean, we said that about the Ravens quarterback because he was wiry. Lamar Jackson was wiry when he came in.
Yeah, he was. He was on the skinny side. Yeah.
Yeah. But his speed was what saved him. Now,
which is what we said last year.
He's still small as a
which lack thereof.
Right. Well, remember, like I said, that's what we said last year was that him adding muscle kind of ruined his game because he's not running the ball to get open.
Right.
I would say that's more of the offensive coordinator.
Well, yeah, I mean it is, but they wanted him to bulk up to be able to take the hits to stay in the pocket when that's not his game.
That's it. That's it. And that's crazy. Hey man, I was just looking at that. This is a little bit off what we're talking about, but did y'all see that shit about Stephon Diggs and that Jeffree Star person?
I haven't. No.
What happened?
So it says, with the shit that's going on with Offset and Cardi B, this dude, his name is Jeffree Star. He's like a makeup artist, but he's kind of weird looking. Said that him and Stephon Diggs back in 2021 had a thing going on. So they got pictures of Stephon Diggs with this makeup artist that's tattooed, like it looked like an emo person. This shit's crazy looking. Y'all look it up, man. Y'all look it up.
Hold on. So how did they meet? I mean, they don't even look like they've been in the same circles.
Stephon Diggs slid into his DMs for a romantic connection.
No,
that shit just
nah.
They got pictures together.
So
look it up.
Hey, I can do that too.
Hey, whatever. But
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That sounds kind of.
That's gonna have to do some more research. Not to do some research on that.
Things that make you go.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Social media, man, is going to ruin people. It either makes you or breaks you. 9 times out of 10, it's going to break you, though.
We said that earlier.
That's the thing that's killing all these sports, man. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, Stephon Diggs is another one, like Anthony Edwards. You know, you can't make them the face of the league because they out there keep doing dumb shit.
Right.
You know, and I'm not saying that that's your sole purpose or whatever the case is. But if you're in a position like we're not making the money they're making, but if we're in a position, we have the talent, isn't there some kind of way that you would exploit that to make it where it's better and you can bring more people like us together, and up? Not saying that's our job, but with the people that I see here, that's our mindset though.
Right. You're absolutely correct.
Well, see, the problem with it today, with sports and society today, is everybody has 24-hour access to media. You put yourself out there 24/7. You have publicists now that put you out there 24/7, social media, commercials, and other stuff like that. So, I mean, comparing it from today and yesterday, we didn't know the ongoings of our stars because there was no social media for them to put it out there. The media didn't follow our sports stars. Like, because I'm more than certain 90% of I'm not gonna say 90%, maybe 30% of everybody that was in the league before was doing some of the shit that these guys are doing now. We just didn't know about.
Right.
So, I mean, do we want to go back to being that ignorant about the people who we're idolizing? Or do we want it like now where we can go, oh, no, he ain't shit. I ain't following this dude no more.
I mean, none of these bastards.
I mean, honestly, it's why I always appreciated Chuck's commercial. Charles Barkley's commercial. I am not a role model. I love that commercial. Was the best.
Oh yeah,
that was better than Be Like Mike and all that other shit back in the day because it's the truth.
Yeah,
you don't know what these guys are doing in the dark, so you can't say that is my role model. I want my kid to be like them. No, nigga, they're supposed to be like you if you good enough. Right. You don't have to be a sports star to be an idol to your kid. You don't, or a role model to your kid, rather. But now we want these guys to be the substitute for what they're missing at home or for what they don't have in their lives.
And that's it right
there.
We're
seeing the flaws in these people's personalities.
Yep. That's it right there. Yeah. What you just said.
That was deep.
Dang, that's right. Because at the end of the day, your role model is supposed to be your dad or your mom, or right.
And that's why I always said there would be nobody else raising my kid but me.
Facts.
No,
but you remember this too? Remember I told you guys there's only one person that's going to tell you that they want you better than them, and that's your father.
Correct.
So,
correct. Although I didn't want my kids to have more than me, fuck them. Anyway, like I said,
or your brother.
Always a selfish motherfucker somewhere,
right? Or my brother, exactly.
Or your brother.
Fuck them kids.
Oh my God.
I tell you what, we can never stay straight, man. We always make it that damn hard rights and lefts, man.
He said basically them kids.
I said
he always said that. He always
y'all better
that.
hurry up, man. I'm hungry. Ramadan in tomorrow.
On that note. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say I do have something I'm kind of pissed about. Two things.
That's what I was going to hit to. You know, he hasn't been on the show in a long time. I didn't say he ain't, and he has a lot. He has a lot to depress. So let's give him his chance. Matt Professor.
The first thing is a short one. The first one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I jumped over.
You good.
The first one is a short one, and it's this big news about Asia Wilson signing a supermax deal for $1.4 million with the Aces. 1.4. Think about that shit. $1.4 million is not even the minimum in the fucking NBA.
That's no money.
That is not even the minimum in the NBA. So what the fuck are we still celebrating this shit for? I mean, girl, get your money. I'm proud of her getting that money, but come on, 1.4.
Nothing.
I can walk up the street and accidentally run into $1.4 million.
What is going on?
I'm excited about her getting it. I'm excited about her getting it, but I'm mad about the number. I really, really am. These ladies deserve way more money than they're fucking getting.
Bro,
sorry.
You're talking about a multiple championship, multiple MVP, gold medal winning, world renowned.
And that is a supermax for the WNBA.
That's sad. And that's why they have a problem with the CBA.
Exactly. But they've accepted it. So, I mean, I understand they want to get back on the court, but I'd have fought. They should have. I wish they'd have fought for more because they deserve more. Their viewership is higher than the NBA right now.
I know that.
I mean, there's no way they should not. And the NBA owns 50% of the WNBA. So there's no way they shouldn't have gotten more money. I'm sorry. Now, the other thing I'm pissed about is these sorry fucking Americans in the World Baseball Championship that took off their silver fucking medals that they earned. Motherfucker, you ain't lose gold, you earned silver, motherfucker. I'm gonna reverse that shit on y'all. Cause you motherfuckers was pumping your chest, pounding on your chest like a fucking silverback alpha gorilla when you beat fucking Canada. And I was asking all these dumbass maggots, did it lower your health insurance? Did it lower your fuel? Do you have free health insurance? What did beating Canada for that shit get you to go to the court to get past the quarterfinals? What did it fucking get you? Absolutely nothing, because you had 2 more fucking games. One of them against the Dominican Republic, you shouldn't have won anyway. You should not have won that game any fucking way. So I don't want to hear your bullshit. US my ass, motherfucker. US my ass. That's what the A is. Ass. Because that's what you motherfuckers are. You took off your medals on the damn podium because you was embarrassed for not winning. Fuck you. Keep that energy. Keep that motherfucking energy. Y'all pounded your chest, beating everybody when everybody knew the Americans wasn't the best team in that bitch. Y'all slid in because somebody else lost. So fuck you, you weak, simple-minded, overrated motherfuckers. And it just shows the mediocrity of America. It truly does. America was never truly fucking exceptional. We've always been mediocre, and we've always fucking celebrated it. Celebrate your silver, bitches. Celebrate your silver.
That's a good point. I mean, I cannot believe on the world stage you will be so disrespectful to your fellow athletes.
Exactly.
To do something like that, because I understand you taking it off because you wanted to win the gold. But what does that Venezuela winning? I mean, nobody gave them a chance to beat y'all, and they beat y'all and you're gonna take off the silver. So you basically saying that they ain't shit because they won.
Correct.
No. So my thing is, you're gonna stop going to these countries to recruit players for Major League Baseball. Then that's what you're gonna do.
Well, if you do that, it's gonna be like soccer. Nobody's gonna watch the games anymore. So you're gonna
everybody knows that Major League Baseball, Dominican Republic, and Hispanic countries produce the best players in baseball. That's not something that needs to be debated. So why would you talk about these teams, these powerhouse teams outside the United States like they ain't crap?
Well, we said it earlier.
Look at it like this. I'm sorry, Tim, but look at it like this. When was the last time the Little League World Series was won by an American team?
Facts. And I watched that joint.
That's what I'm saying. When was the last time an American team truly won the Little League World Series?
In a minute, man. I
That's
think the last time the American team was worth anything was when that girl was pitching, that black female was pitching.
Right. That was the last time they were really, really great. And that's been years.
Years. Because she a grown woman now.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I said, bro, these professional players are, because the thing that pisses me off is when they lose the World Series, they stand there in the dugout, they clap up the other team, and then they leave. The fact that these sorry bastards was being gassed up by maggot and told that they was the greatest damn thing since sliced cheese, individually wrapped cheese slices, and they were going to win it all, and they lose, and they do that shit. And it was just 5 or 6 players. So
but it's still a bad look.
Team. But
it's a bad look, but it doesn't reflect the whole team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to castigate the entire team. I'm talking to those 5 or 6 players who did it. What does that say about y'all? What does it say? And again, and the thing of it is, you don't see this shit splashed on ESPN like they did when they beat Canada to get into get past the the semifinals. You saw the quarterfinals. You saw that shit all over the fucking place. USA, where's that energy?
Nope, it ain't nowhere. And to cap off what you just said, man, something that's been bothering me for the last couple of weeks that I saw an article and it pissed me off to no end. They were talking when the Olympics was going on, and they were talking about how some athlete who was born from another country went and played for that country, and they were all up in arms. Bro, do you realize how many athletes on our Olympics teams have parents and have cultures that are outside the United States? I would say more than 50% of the daggone Olympic, any athlete in the Olympic, it could either play for another country. You got freaking Canadians, you got Jamaicans, you got Trinidadians, you got Cubans, you got all these people that's born here, parents, because if your parents are immigrants and you decide you want to play for another team for the country your parents are from, you're authorized. So why would you get mad at a person because that person said, well, I'm going to go ahead and play for my country, Ukraine, because that's where my parents are from, and you're going to get mad about that?
Well,
it's the cancer culture of society today.
When the Gasol brothers went back to Spain, nobody said shit with Tony Parker and Rudy Gobert, and then went back to London and stuff like
France.
You know what I'm saying?
France.
Nobody, France, whatever. Shit, it's still England. I mean, white folks.
It's Europe.
But yeah, it's Europe. But the long story short is, there's a lot of players that do that. Then, what was it? I think China actually used a Chinese player to come to the United States to win, or the United States, vice versa. So that's how they won, was they had a staff of Chinese or Japanese to compete against the Chinese or Japanese up from there to win.
Well, again, because of Maggot, there's the myth of American exceptionalism has truly taken off when it's always been about American mediocrity. I mean, shit, we've never been I've said it before, we've never been as great as we claim to the world we are. We've never been number one in shit what's in manufacturing since the mid 70s. We haven't been number one in manufacturing.
Ronald Reagan took care of that.
That's what I'm about to say. We were already losing it to China and Japan, and then Reagan made sure we lost it. So
stamp approval of that. Hey, guess what, guys? There was 2 black people on the World Baseball team roster.
Yeah, I saw.
Right? A coach and the goddamn outfielder that didn't even play. So get the fuck out of here.
Again, mediocrity.
That's the country that we live in, fellas.
Hey, on that note, I'm gonna close this segment out and just about those 6 people that took their medals off. Well, we all know who they voted for. Thanks, Mad Professor, for making everybody mad. My apologies there.
Wrong one. So, but I noticed that Heineken bottle you've been sipping on all night.
No, see, on the board, yours is right up above his because he was gonna be next. Anyway, Pharaoh King. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, I got a good one.
Man, you know it's supposed to see that. It's green. It's supposed to camouflage.
Anyway, with baseball season is coming upon us, and the Great White United States classic baseball team that lost to Venezuela, we're going to go Negro League route this time. So here's a question for y'all.
I'll let your boy.
I don't see it.
Hold on, it's coming. It's a little slow.
Okay.
So there's a question. Which Negro League's pitcher won the most games in a single season? Now, I will give you this caveat. The Negro League wasn't as long as Major League Baseball.
Right.
No. So just remember that.
I heard his name. It wasn't Satchel Paige, even though Satchel gets the pub.
Shoelace.
Willie Mays.
Damn it. I cannot remember this cat's name now. God damn it.
The thing that makes this difficult is in the Negro leagues, there was a lot of good players that pitched and played in outfield as well.
Right.
There you go.
And that's why I can't remember this guy's name.
Because they were
what's
so
his name? Josh Gibson?
multifunctional.
I want to say Josh Gibson.
That's a good
remember, this is a single season, not over
the whole career. Not over the whole career, but
it might be Tim Dog's answer, but I'm gonna stick with Josh
Shoelace. Yeah.
Because I really don't remember.
I do not see it.
That's a tough one because the Negro League had pitchers that
they barely wanted to keep stats for them.
Right. But they were playing everywhere. Center field, left field, pitching, catcher.
Water boy,
answer.
Bus driver.
Yeah,
I got it wrong.
Security.
Smokey Joe Williams.
Ooh, he played with the New York Lincoln Giants. In the Homestead Grays.
So before Gibson and Satchel.
Yeah.
1909.
Yeah, that was like the beginning of the Negro League.
Bro, that's even before my daggone grandma was born.
Bro, my condolences, brother. My condolences.
Yeah. So he celebrated for winning. He celebrated for winning 32 games in 1909, 28 in 1905. And so other notable, of course, Satchel Paige and others was with multiple team winners, but this guy won the most games. So it's
32.
I think it's like they had like a 50 game season or something like that. It wasn't much.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
But you do know the Negro League. I forget what team it was. They the ones that introduced the Japanese to baseball. In 19,
they sure did. Yeah, they sure did.
What?
So, it was.
They went out there. Their barnstorming
the games.
Yeah, their barnstorming tour took them across the world.
So, with that being said, if you watch baseball from Japan, they still emulate that style of play from the 1920s,
which is why Shohei Ohtani is a beast.
There you go.
The person. It's funny I should say that. The person that actually got me that got me interested in the Negro League was Stephon Marbury when he was playing in China. He was saying in one of his interviews how the Chinese people put black athletes in baseball on such a pedestal because of what they had to go through to be in the major league. I did not know that they held them in high esteem like that over there.
Oh yeah.
Because I know Korea as well. When I was in Korea, you went to Korea, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been in Korea.
If you ever noticed when we went down to the if you was in Seoul, you go down to the square. What are they doing? They break dancing.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
They break dancing.
What's so funny?
While our people are trying to figure out what damn sex they're gonna be, these motherfuckers are out break dancing.
Well, they was trying to figure that out back when breakdancing was hot here too. We just didn't know it again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's it, man. Y'all remember Smokey Joe Williams, man.
That's good information, bro.
Hey, thanks, Pharaoh. Appreciate that. All right, now it's time for Mr. Shata Bumbaglato. You understand that, man? We're gonna do our today. Hold on there, Shata. Let me get your commercial break here. Mr. Shata, what do you have today in sports?
Yeah, man. Just to follow up what Pharaoh did on his, I did not know this information while I was looking this stuff up. But did you know that we had a baseball commissioner that was part of the Olympic Committee, as well as baseball commissioner at the same time?
No.
Did y'all know that?
No.
Ooh. Bug Sealy?
No.
So basically, in 1985, Major League Baseball Commissioner Peter Ueberroth reinstates Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle, who had been banned from baseball after accepting jobs with gambling casinos in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I did not know that.
Wow.
Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle before 85, they were banned because they took jobs at the casino in Atlantic City. And the person that did it was Peter Ueberroth, and he was the Olympic executive and commissioner of baseball at the time.
After they played?
Yeah.
Yeah, by 85, they were both long retired.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what is the relevance of them being fired then? I mean,
being banned.
Excuse me, banned.
Again, remember, back in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s, Atlantic City was almost bigger than Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
So especially when it came to organized crime, organized crime in Vegas was small after Vegas started, but in Atlantic City was still big, bro. Stop.
Because you got to understand, Atlantic City was
gnat in my face.
In New Jersey, you got to understand, New Jersey sports betting was illegal like a mug back then. So people would go to Jersey, to Atlantic City, to bet on all the games. And where was all the main games at? In New York area. So there was a lot of gambling because of the freaking gangs and the gangsters that were out there. They were betting on the games. So they were real crazy about it back then. But I didn't know that Mickey Mantle and your boy was banned at the time. So that's what I got for today in sports. Peter Ueberroth.
Thank you, that shot up. Hey, before we leave, I got to talk to my brothers here, and I have to apologize. Sometimes, I get a little exuberant. I'm not upset. I'm just exuberant because that's just me. I'm not trying to cause any friction. I just start.
Don't take it personal. We don't take it personal.
No. Hold on. Now, I'm special, whereas, sometimes I can't control myself in a good round of discussions. Now, for me, sometimes I get off on causing confusion, but I don't mean to cause conflict, if that makes any sense.
Gotcha.
So in my extremism, I do apologize. And I will try, as my wife would say, as I told my wife, I will try and work on it. And that being said, it's hard because that's just how I am. And I mean nothing disrespectful or nothing wrong or bad. So I do apologize for, making things difficult when they don't need to be. When they don't need to be.
Nope.
I know you wouldn't, so I'm not talking to you.
With that being said, that's the reason why the man in the street says, let them get their thought out before you reply.
Oh, no, hold on now. Now, I do let y'all get it out. But when I spoke about something you didn't like, that's when y'all attack. I'm going to leave it at that. Let it go. That was yesterday. We talking about today. Hey, before we go up on that,
can we agree moving forward when we
that's what we doing.
No, when we moving forward in our shows from now on, when we have stats, we can't argue against stats. Facts are facts. And the bottom line is, if something is down on paper that we know that is a fact, it's factual, and we need to just stick with that. That's all I'm saying.
Tim, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Right there. That's where
I just made a comment. Just show me. That's it.
No, he's talking and you're saying it at the same time.
Oh, whoa. That wasn't an interruption. That was just a statement. Now, it's okay when I say something and then y'all interrupt. Oh, why you made that, Tim Dog? But I don't say anything about it. But that's okay because I understand me and I understand where y'all coming from. And that's why I'm sitting here. And no. And that's why I'm apologizing for my behavior because I know how I could be. And that being said, what you got for us today, Shaka? Any words of knowledge, wisdom, or better yet, discomfort?
Nah, man. I just want to let everybody know, bro. Our all through in our show, if you watch us, you know that we've been we go back and forth with a lot of stuff. But being a veteran and seeing what's going on in the world right now, I urge all of us to consider our neighbors and our friends out there who might not be in a situation to take care of their family the way they need to because of what's going on in the world right now. So all I ask is for us brothers to keep our neighbors and our friends in their prayers because we have a lot of people out there with kids in harm's way, loved ones in harm's way, and it's a very, very stressful time for a lot of them. So let's all, you see my tag down here, shout out One Love Blue Sky Social and shout out Yahoo. I'm very open to talking to people. I've been spending a lot of time talking to families who kids are in harm's way who don't understand what's going on right now. So I spend a lot of time talking to a lot of people who are scared and don't know what's going on with their loved ones. So please, I'm asking everyone to keep everyone in their prayers who are in our armed forces that are being put in harm's way unnecessarily. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Thank you there, Shata, for that inspirational thought there. And as we all know, there's someone out there who definitely needs someone to just talk to. Pharaoh King, shout out your social and give us something to close out with.
All right, listen, you see that Pharaoh_71, King Ryan Facebook. This is now on a serious tip, but this is some good information for you, gentlemen out there that's seeking marriage. We're all married here, so this really don't go for us. But I will say, before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer slow enough, with slow internet to see who they really are. So
only our crew gonna understand that, bro.
So that's why I said we're exempt from this because we understand. But just remember, guys, just make your internet slow, or get on the Wi-Fi signal weak or something. You'll know who the hell you about to marry.
But to that point, there is some truth to it.
Boy, you crazy. You crazy.
There's some truth to it. Man, Professor, shout out your social. What do you have to close out?
I don't have no more social media. I was really thinking about making. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was writing a script the other day and fell asleep in the middle of that shit. I'm like, you know what, this ain't for me no more.
That's just old,
man. Bro. Hey man, I'm starting to have that same problem, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'm writing the script. I'm like, oh.
You know. I was sitting on the computer downstairs, and the same she happened to me the other day. Jennifer comes in, she's laughing at me, and I'm like, "Fuck you laughing at?" And then she realized you was over there snoring,
bro.
It gets real.
You only fell asleep because you forgot how to do it.
I mean, god damn, bro.
You trying to remember?
I'm seriously writing a script on how America is the reason Iran is the way it is now. And I'm fucking snoring. I'm like, okay, this shit ain't for me no more. I'm gonna have to get somebody to ghostwrite this bullshit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Bro. All I think I got for the people is live your truth, man. Fucking live your truth.
Oh yeah. And what I have for the people is that be kind to your neighbors, as Shaka would say. Be kind to your friends, as I try. Be kind to the ones who always try and do something nice for you. Be kind to the people that remind you of something to do. Be kind to the people that reminds you of who you are. But most definitely, don't forget about the motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you. That's all I got to say. Father's love, 99.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Why was number 6 afraid of number 7?
Because
number 7 was a sex offender.
Oh, motherfucker. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
I am Tim Dubs from Be More Careful.
Tip your waitress or waiter to splash water in this Negro's face, please.
Come on, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh King. Shit.
And somehow I still feel like I'm following this nigga. I mean, what the fuck?
He wasn't supposed to lead off. We supposed to lead off. He the one controlling the ball. We supposed to lead off. He's supposed to
they don't know what I'm doing here. No. Well, shout out to Orlando. They don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, thank you for joining our show. Hey, I'm a substitute teacher. It was a great show, and we hope to see you on Friday when we have our show, 2 Cigars and a Blunt, Friday at 8 Eastern. That's where we
on that one because I got some shit.
Yeah, well, hopefully you be on there because we want to hear that shit. And right after that, we have Ashed Out, where we let anything goes, and we always start out right, but we never finish right. We always going left, falling right off that cliff, exploding car, explode. Boom. And that being said, hey, thank you for joining our show. We appreciate you joining us, and hope to see you on Friday. Pieces.
Time to eat.
Yeah. Man, shout out to